Internet historian. Most of the people that have exposure, lots of exposure to Australian that have been on the channel so far have been because of Numberphile. Brady, the person behind the camera who does the voiceovering of Numberphile, he's Australian, and he's in fact from my same town. Boop. So we just torture him until he's willing to give in, which will just be his capital. Other than that, we're sucking up to Austria and England so that they'll both join when it's time to kill Denmark. We've almost finished sucking up to Novgorod, which means we should go back to getting claims on Denmark. Double check if he will... Ooh, you've gone hostile? Because you want Finnmark. But I improved with you. We should get more claims on Denmark. The Livonian Order cedes land to Novgorod. Well, that's... Well, that might bring Novgorod into conflict with Denmark. Australians all let us ring Joyce, for she is young and free. Oh god. 1300 6550506. The reading and writing hotline. Okay, we've got enough favours with England, so that's fine. Remind that guy that he should love me. We really wish there's a level 1 guy, and there is. There goes Lothian, which will mean that Scotland is willing to say yes to peace. Go check out what we can get. So I wanted that. A humiliate. We might as well take war reps if we're going that far. Because the truce is more than 10 years anyway. Done. Now, I don't really want to core all this myself. I'm quite alright making a Scottish vassal. Scottish. Gaeldom. And then he can be told to generate claims on the rest of Scotland. After I give him Aberdeen. We will, however, need to check if England have... Ooh, they've changed their mind about how much of Scotland they want. That has the potential to be problematic in the future. We'll see. We want to bring our units back so that we're ready for the war with Denmark. It's not like the war with Denmark's going to be fought over here. And our minions already raised the autonomy and has no problem with Scottish separatists. We can split off the combat navy from the non-combat navy. We're trying to do... Goal! We're trying to do the equivalent of Norwegian Wood. I did it long, long ago, back before I YouTubed or streamed. And it feels like a decent enough excuse to play it again so that I can put it up on YouTube and whatnot. A royal marriage from Gaeldom. Of course we'll marry you, minion. That's only getting more expensive with time, so we might as well take it now. Get our new unit type. Tell this that it can train. Okay. You will join against Denmark, right? We should warn England. They are too rich and powerful. And their truce is the same period as mine anyway, so it's not gonna... The only way that that could become a problem is if England attacks France. Which, when does the surrender of main event timer end? I think it's in about 4 years. EU4 England events. Surrender. Let's type main then. No, maybe it's a French event. Okay. French events. I assumed it was an English event. There we go. The surrender of Maine. Blah, 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 blah. Ah. Nah, we've already gone past 1650, so it's too late. It is too late. No, I'm going to keep England as a friend until we've finished eating up Scotland. And probably Ireland. But yes, in basically every campaign, England must die. This is a universal truth. Saint proclaimed. Tidum. Does the Pope know that he should love me? He could know more. He could know more. And you've decided that you don't want that anymore. You were happier before. I suppose I do have a little bit of aggressive expansion, but not that much. If I insulted Hungary, he would give me the marriage. But that's all he'd do. Just everybody versus England. Back to sucking up. Back to fabricating there. We've only got a couple of years before the truce is up. Speed up. Well, Novgorod's rivaled us back, so all that improving that we did with him is completely pointless. He's never, ever, ever going to allow access. I don't know, Spain does a pretty good job of blocking a lot of the stuff you want to do in EU4. They do a real good job of getting in the way of your colonizing and getting across to the Indonesias. Sweden is not independent desire enough. We've almost got you up to 10 though, at least. Who else would be a good friend? Well, let's look at the list of who's got the biggest armies. You wish Napoleon won the... I don't know that you're thinking all of that through, but... Mamluks, Ottomans, Muscovy, France... England, Castile. Castile is probably a reasonable choice. Hungary, even? Yeah, but Hungary isn't a great choice. Oh. Austria haven't got their I hate Hungary thing to happen. Normally, Austria, pretty quickly on in the game, get their CB, their mission tree CB, and then they defriend Hungary. I mean, he doesn't have very many friends, and he does have Austria, who's about the best friend you could want around there. And Poland says, I'm not allowed to be his friend because of Muscovy. Oh, you got Moldavia. No, he's a bit busy. He's a bit busy. What about you? You're not a bit busy. Let's work on you. These are still doing the training thing. Profiteer, increased amount of goods. Yes, tech up that. We are painfully not ahead on dip. I may even concentrate dip. Done. When's the truce? February. So 2 years away. 2 years and 2 months. Now, because we got our humiliate in, we're resplendently PP, but we also have this, which is going to help get claims adjacent to claims so much sooner. / aggressive expansion down. Swedish separatists. We can suppress those if we put our mind to it. Done. Yes! And Dallaskargen. Look at all the ducats. So, Muscovy, you'll join against Denmark, right? Good. England should, but I don't know how useful they'll be. Novgorod? You've tried to form... Well, that does get rid of my, I can't walk through Novgorod problem. Doesn't it? Doesn't it just? In fact, we might want to actually start with attacking Novgorod. And just cede some of this land while that's going on. Hiccup. Oh god, no, not hiccups. Kill me. Kill me. Build the Bohos Fortress. It's very Bauhaus. The final construction of the fortress in Bauhaus is done. A river forms a natural moat around the fortress as it commands its surroundings from a cliff 40 meters high. It serves as the main defense against Sweden, with its 4 rectangular corner towers and the 3-meter thick wall which surrounds it. Gain a castle. Until the end of the game, it gives manpower bonus. So this is the free fort here, which I suppose we can keep if we're about to be at war. So we've got enough with Muscovy, we've got enough with England. Denmark does not have any real allies other than Novgorod. We're in position, we just wait the year out. Is my minion doing what he's supposed to do for Scotland? Not really. But I don't want to say I really, really want the land, because it will oh! No, England has a new person. We should mark them as interesting so that we know when they get new people. And the new person doesn't really want Scotland. So I can say I want Scotland, which will indicate to my minion that he should fabricate on it. We can pass this because we want to get rid of the nobility. The estate edict, this state statutory rights. We do this one, and that helps minus this by 10. Come on. There we go, 45. And that helps us pass this, and then once we've gotten rid of that, we can swap over to the other one that I prefer. We can get rid of this, I forgot, whoops, and we can get rid of this one once we've done our 2 admin dev that we said we'd do. Done, makes our estates happy. Ask for a new mission. Ideally we'd like to do the nobles. Have high legitimacy, that's never happening. We can make the Pope love us. That's plausible. The Pope is busy trying to eat Provence. That's fairly normal. Fairly normal. So in like September, we want to turn off our training so that our morale comes up and we're ready for the fight. July, August, September, 2 more months. Take the ducats. It's only getting more expensive. The Renaissance takes forever to come up here. Okay, no more of this. And then we come down. We might as well suppress the rebels a little bit more while we're getting our morale up. Get our boats where they're not going to get blown up. All of them, please. It's your last chance to demand your freedom, Sweden. Okay. Call back from you. And truce is up. We say war was declared. Come help my minions. We declare for Holland. Ready, steady, cook. Turn off rebel suppression. We're going to actually feed some of Novgorod to Muscovy, just so that he officially touches Sweden in the future, so that Novgorod can't block us, even if they wanted to. We're doing the Pope, we're doing here. And I can take this bit for me. I don't really want the rest because it's not right culture. What culture is it? It's a Russian culture. What should we do with our diplomat? Probably be upping with our minion. Turn off the policy here. Do 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 do. So we're getting the claims for that, and we get you happy, so that we can integrate you once you've eaten the last of your cores back. One of us should go ally ensure this. Do 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 do. One of us should go ally ensure that. Everyone else you don't need to attach. Seven of us should start on that. And the other two can get these two. One, two. This, then that, and then just keep working our way around these, I guess. England's being typically England levels of useful. I kind of think you should get a refund if they don't actually help. Like, if their contribution is effectively 0 at the end of the war, maybe you should get a refund. Oh, no, he's actually going to help, but he's going to help out here. Okay, I withdraw my complaints, England. You're useful. Looks like we should activate the slower siege policy here. 49% bonus defensiveness. Nice. Have a look at what our peace out's actually going to cost us. At the start of next month, we'll call back from Galdem to do that. No, don't get crushed. Seven of these in Dallas Kogan. If I was Dallas Kogan, where would I be? Here. I'm sure my enemies will walk through that province. Right. Oh. Help that out. No. No, our beautiful siege. And the AI is not coming to help. He says, I'd rather run up north. Well, bugger. Make that so that our enemies fight it, hopefully. Or maybe Muscovy. I'll take the admin points. You willing to just hop out? Almost. Oh yes, we're going to check out the cost of piecing out. So, say I take everything I want. 70. That is quite expensive. And from you, we want to give No, no, no. From you, we want to give this bit to Muscovy. We want to give this bit to Muscovy and that bit to me. And then probably War Reps Humiliate. Looks good. The Teutons are getting destroyed by Danzig. The Teutons say, why not die for Danzig? No, not trading admin for prestige. And we should go back to bribing our minion. At least until either... Well, I was going to say this guy can be pieced out, which he can be. So that's you done, and that means that English army should actually come help. Or Novgorod. Speed up one, back to bribing Gaeldom until then. Yes, England has made some headway. They're almost across to Sealand. Can we go help? I'm not really liking those peasants, but at least they're next to a fort and not doing any real harm. Aside from the autonomy they added here. Good. Take over this. Let's get Novgorod out. Austria have passed an imperial reform. And we really need to peace out quickly because otherwise these are going to take back the fort that I want to actually give to Muscovy. 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm willing to peace you out. Novgorod for that. To Muscovy, that to me. You say no. Because we don't have your other fort. I can live without the humiliate and war reps. Trollololol. I'm not the Norwegian here in this channel. That would be Assyrian, so we have to wait till he gets in. Take that. That'll do. Done. A strategic marriage. Norway gains a permanent claim on the Outer Hebrides. We will never give up our lands or end this conflict. No, I'm not ceding the lands, so I gain a permanent claim on some stuff. Which I already have claims on anyway. Well, it gave me one on that. It gave me one claim I didn't have. Meanwhile, he's been doing the right thing. He's fabricated an actual claim. Oh. We're not locked in, so we can avoid those rebels. Just. England are taking Sealand. And we speed back up. What? How can you actually siege that? They've pushed me off this again. And now these are going to die as well. Bloody woodlands. Woodlands with forests. Let's try once more. Or actually maybe not. I'm sick of spending my men on this. You know what? Yeah, I'm sick of spending my men on this. We'll let Muscovy spend his men instead. He's also cleared away my rebels, which is very nice of him. Don't give up the siege, don't give up the siege, don't give up the siege. Yes! And if we're... well, I suppose we're still reinforcing. I was going to say we could stop paying our army maintenance. Remind England why he's supposed to love me. Now that the Pope man knows. Oh, we push out their navy. And their navy gets absolutely destroyed. I suppose we could repair. And I don't actually want to pay for this, so... Gaeldom, that's your job. Muscovy, yo, go get the war goal. You don't need to go this way, go get the war goal. There you go. Okay, and then we can probably peace out, so let's call back from Gaeldom. I'll take the prestige loss, not the unrest. 70%. Okay, I can take my claims. Is there anything else we really want? I mean, the peace is probably 10 years long. Yeah, so we might as well take war reps. And that'll do. See if that changes the balance of power enough that you want your freedom yet. Oh, yeah. Core it, core it, core it, core it. And now start spending down our absurd amount of saved up spy network. So I want to take those two. I would want to take this. And I want to take these two. I don't mind him having his little islands. He can have the little islands for now, including that little island and that little island. We can waddle home. Go suppress the Swedish separatists again. This zone is going to need conversion and its autonomy. Ugh. At least it's only 3 dev, so it should be quick to convert. What? What do you mean it's not a core? It is a core. You lie. Not a core. Try again. Not the unrest. I guess the tax. Yeah, that's better. 45 months. And 45 months becomes what when we add another 1? 31 months. We're already at max stab. There might be a conversion man. There isn't. But there might have been. And I kind of need the manpower. But we're also the most ahead on mill. No, I don't think we pay for Mr. Manpower Man. Galley compatibility? Considering all the ship stuff, yeah, we'll do galley compatibility. Done. Decision made. And now I'm going to need potentially a spy network on Sweden as opposed to on Denmark. You want to become a march, but that's not happening. It's a big one. It is a big one. It is a very blobby achievement. There are naval supplies in a lot of places in the world. You have to go eat some of the Ottomans. You've got to burrow your way into Inner Hungary. It's not just like take some of the coastlines here and there. There's a fair bit of work to do. Oh, which side? This side. Why are you acting up, corner? Oh. How about now? Yeah, that makes it a bit happier. Oh, and there's a bit of reality showing. We couldn't have that. Let's fix that. No reality. Yeah. Done. No reality allowed. This is a virtual reality environment. Now, do I also fabricate on Novgorod? How much do you want to eat the rest of all of this? You're okay with me having that bit, but you don't really want me to have any of the rest. And seeing as it's your culture, I can say okay to that. Minor sparkles? What? Oh, there is a bit of minor sparkles. Yeah, alright then. Give me a minute. I'll call that a toilet break and I'll deal with the lights. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a gloomy day here. There's lots of clouds in the sky, so there's not a lot of natural sunlight getting through, which is unfortunate. My bike ride this morning was a bit gloomy, but at least not rainy or windy. Cold and gloomy, but not rainy or windy. When's our truce with Monsieur Scotland? Still 7 years away. And this next time we might be able to handle it all by ourselves. Well, ourself plus our minion. So this. So at least 2 more. 10, 20, 30... 40, 50, maybe I should take Bornholm as well then. 60, and those 2. 70, 80, 90. Yeah, maybe we take basically everything except Finn and, Goatland. He's begun the task of trying to get his independence. Oh, look, I'll improve with people who hate him, technically. We'll see. Should start smoothing off the border some. Maybe taking the fort. Oh, they got rid of the fort. Well, good for them. I still like the smoothing off of the border. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And it ensures that I have at least a claim if he does get his freedom. Yeah, if he does get his freedom, we're at least not unable to declare war on him. Suppress those bonus rebels. There goes the Swedish. Now you've got to come over here and help suppress these ones. Because they don't like that they're being converted. Novgorod have collapsed. Sucks to be you, Novgorod. Corruption is going up, but that's only because we're overextended. This will go away and then all our problems will be fine. Now, do I keep this fort? I'm inclined to say yes. I really do think that we keep that one, because that stops people from busting in across here. And I can potentially put my boats, like, they can let them cross, put my boats out, crush them, and they have nowhere to run. I think that's potentially a very lovely fort. You could invest in technology. It was first taken... Huh? It was first taken 10 years ago. No, I'd rather wait and just get it on time. Are there any centers of trade that we should be thinking about leveling up? Like, that one's already a level 2, which is interesting. So we'd need to do our capital and this one. We could start pushing that one. And how far away is the Renaissance? Much of Europe has it, but not us. Fight the peasants? Or hand out some ducats? We'll hand out some ducats. What determines if you should level up a center of trade? How much dev pushing you have to do to make it available to do. How much you need the extra, like the bonuses that it produces. So like in the English trade node is an extremely valuable one. It's worth leveling up. Things like this, less so. It's still a reasonable trade node, but it's, you know, about half as good as the English one. Also, yeah, if you want the other bonuses, like, where's a level 3 one? Are there even any level 3 ones at the moment? No, we can't see any level 3 ones at the moment. But we could look at what that does in this one. No, I'm too poor, and it doesn't show you what it actually does. But it helps give another building slot, so if you need another building slot, that could be worthwhile. If you've already used all your building slots, but you want to put a manufactory somewhere. Full state. This. Full core. This. Lovely. You're ready for the rebels. fact, now you're super ready for the rebels. We were trying to get Poland. But they're all, you're friends with Muscovy and that's not allowed. You aren't generating the claims I asked you to. At least you're still... At least you are still, at least England doesn't want this yet, or isn't declaring openly that they want it. No, we just sit back, wait. Probably do Reconquest War first, and then the next time do the Claim War. Although he's generated more claims. But yeah, Reconquest War first, I think. And then short truce Reconquest War, so that we can do all of the Claim War. All the sooner. Nearly done there. We were trying to get you under the logic that you're friends with England, and so we could form a triple alliance bloc. We were ready for these rebels. No, we'll lose the legitimacy. It's not like we have any legitimacy anyway. And then come back over to suppressing the Danes. We are an honourable people, if not legitimate. Slefzig, and then Holstein. And then these two. Oh, actually no, then Bornholm, and then those two. Scotland are supporting Sweden. Go for it, bro. Get your freedom. I'll even prevent them from walking into your lands. I'll do it. I'm friendly. Oh, I'm not allowed to be friendly. I am friendly, though. I'm not allowed to be friendly. It's a silly mechanic. You're not allowed to be friendly. We probably should take this, while it gives +4 innovativeness. Like, it's only a year and a half ahead of time. Oh, that is... Oh, it's the Renaissance that's hurting there as well. Still, I think it's worth the 4 innovativeness. Innovativeness cannot be... You cannot underestimate how... Well, you could not overestimate, sorry, how valuable innovativeness is. All power costs down. All of them for the whole game. And what else am I going to do with those mill points anyway? Probably only things like try and dev push these centers of trade. There any PUs on the go that we could get? To Sweden? What? Oh, he's declared for his freedom. Good for you. Good luck. No. No access. In fact, giving you access would be stupid. Why would I want to give you access? If the war drags on, it's good for me. I certainly don't want you losing. Maybe I do grant access. No, he says he doesn't want it anymore. Fair enough. The Danish. So these Danes we probably have to give their autonomy to. But these ones I might be able to suppress away. I don't think we're going to have it before we hit the dip cap, so I might as well take this unless there's a... We can accept Icelandic. Aren't you part of our culture group anyway? Yeah. I'd prefer to embrace Scottish, but we don't own it enough of it. I don't know that we're going to succeed at suppressing those, but we'll try. If only there was an unrest man. Taxman would mostly pay for himself. He half pays for himself. It is enough. It is enough to justify. So I don't want more claims on you yet, because that will bring me into conflict with Muscovy. Were there any other royal marriages that we could trick people into? Sweden. Burgundy. I wouldn't mind a free Burgundian inheritance. I would not mind a free Burgundian inheritance one little bit. Oh, they detected us. So I don't think there is anything that I can spend my fabricated power on, which is a bit sad. That actually means I should start fabricating against Sweden. Same argument as before. We're not going to get the Renaissance before we were going to hit the cap. I should go embargo some people, it would seem. So I have truces with all the people. I can't embargo them. What I could do is send some pirates against, say, there. One sec. Okay. Fake people. Whatever. Can we suppress these rebels is the question. 1.6 and counting down. Sweden say they'll honour. Actually, that becomes a little bit problematic because now I'm going to have to decide on, can I handle Sweden? And his force limit's just going to have gone up because he declared his independence. Yeah. That's actually a little bit more problematic. How do I deal with that? Because there's no way that Muscovy will join against this. It's too far away. Wait, what? Ah, you don't mind because of it touching Sweden. Well, well, well. How many favors do you owe me? Not yet enough. But he might recover his manpower a little bit in the 2 intervening years. Sure. We do like to see him getting beaten up, though. That's quite fun. What month of 9? January. So actually, almost want to start thinking about moving our troops over. At least midway through 8, we're going to want to move our troops over. Would also be good if our legitimacy would come up. Come on. So I want claim 2. Can we get that marriage? He's diplomatically busy. But he won't be for long. Nevers integrates really quickly. Yeah. Let's mark you as interesting so we know when Nevers is integrated. As long as you don't do something silly like attack Kazan. You should fabricate on Ryazan, though. Cardinal Minister? I love Cardinal Minister. Plus 0.5. Yearly papal influence. Not to mention the tolerance of the true faith, which will actually help us. Yes! We have dealt with the Danish rebels. Oh. What? Livonian Order. Livonian Order has declared reconquest. Good luck, little guy. Good luck. Ooh. I thought you agreed to become the Ottomans' minion. Ah, the Ottomans are attacking Hungary. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I would have thought that Austria-Hungary are bigger than the Ottomans. Yeah, Austria all by himself is bigger. And then you add in Hungary, and Hungary's definitely going to be bigger than, Crimea. He's 30. Where's Crimea? Probably like 18 or so? 11. Yeah, 18 if it was bonus 50%.